What's going on, nerds? Retro Anime here, or if you like, R2. I broke the borders. I ran the gauntlet. I had broken the law to get this, but I finally picked these up. My God. Let me flick this camera around. But yeah, I picked up all these tapes that I bought about 3-4 weeks ago. Over 500 tapes, cartoon tapes. Now I couldn't wait any longer to get them, so I just messaged him and said, "Look, I'm just gonna run the risk of coming to get him." He lived about 40 minutes away. He said, "No worries," and it was fine. It was easy, but yeah, I'll just do a quick overview of what there is. Damn. So there's 3 boxes here. There's a little box, another couple of boxes. They're all just loose ones sitting up here. That's a massive box, about 3 deep, I think. There's a lot. There's so many good ones in there. One that I found already that I'm so happy. I've been looking for this for the longest time. Casper's First Christmas. And it's not the original release of it. It's a release. So I'm just looking at that came out in 1995. So it's awesome. I've been looking for this because my mum wants this, has been wanting this for the longest time. It's one of her favorite cartoons from when she was a kid. This is from 1979. And she's just been wanting to watch this for over a decade. And very hard to find, actually. It's not it's not expensive. It's just hard to find. Nobody has one or was getting rid of one. And there's like 3 or 4 of these in there. So I'm set. But that's so good. I'm so happy that I've got that now. So that's great. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. You'll see, I guess, how I'm going to film these. But yeah, I guess you'll see them all eventually. But there's some really cool stuff in there. I'm so stoked. It's just going to take a while to clean them and sort them in piles, and then maybe I'll show those on camera. So yeah. What's up, nerds? Yeah, so I was cleaning some tapes. I've been doing that since 10 a.m. this morning, and it's now, can I see the time on here? Oops, let me check my computer, because it's been a long fucking day. Wow, it's 10:30, so I've been cleaning tapes for 12 hours, basically. Not straight, you know, having a break here and there. Nearly done. I've got about 40 to go, and I had them all stacked up against my bookshelf. You know, my height, just under 2 meters tall. There was 5 piles, 5 stacks. I watched a movie, and then I just see out of the corner of my eye. Ooh. And they just fucking fell everywhere. This is the aftermath. Let me see around. There they are there. You can see the piles that I had. So I was sitting in that chair, and they were stacked up here to almost to the top of those shelves, and they're 2 meters, pretty much bang on 2 meters, and they just fell, covered me here. So I pushed them back on the piles there, so they out the way. But yeah, they all went under there, and because I had the thing out, so I had my legs up. They fucking fell behind there. Didn't knock my food over though, which is pretty good. They're the ones I'm keeping. But these were the trades. And then, so yeah. That happened. So I'm going to sort these out again. Finish cleaning what's in that box there. And then I'm going to... Whoa. A long day. Yeah, so once I finish cleaning that, I'll sort those tapes out again, and then I'll add a video of the ones that I'm not keeping, and then I'll go through in more detail and talk about each individual tape that I am keeping. So I'm only keeping about just under a third of the whole lot, so which is still pretty good for what I paid for them. So yeah, that'll be the next clip, I guess. The ones that I'm not keeping. Sup, nerds? Yeah, so I fucking sorted out the tapes again, all the piles. I'll quickly go over. I'm not going to go through individually what I'm not keeping, because it's just fucking too many. there's too many. That little pile there is what I'm keeping. I will go through those, but I'll just quickly show you what's left over, all the doubles basically. So we got Flintstones here. Just it's a good old just Flintstones favorites. So they're just a few random episodes on there. Some Scooby-Doo, a couple foul play in. Wow, sorry, that's shaky. A couple of foul play in Funlands, Spooky's Tales, another Flintstones, Reluctant Werewolf, Scooby-Doo, Porky Pig compilation, the Bugs Bunny movie, and some Looney Tunes bumper packs, which are really cool. 2 volume 1s and 2 volume 3s. Again, I've already got those, so they're spares. Some classic cartoon favorites. Yeah, a volume 2, 2 volume 1s, which I'm pretty sure they got different cartoons on them, so that's a bit weird. Foghorn Leghorn old school classic compilation. This X-Men Evolution, Unexpected Changes. I actually really like this show. In Australia, we never got all of it on TV, so I had to download to be able to watch it all, because we only ever got, I think, like the first season, and it was before Beast came into it, so it was cool to watch it. And I actually watched some on VHS that I'd never seen before, so it was really cool. So I got that, and then just some Casper ones. So Casper and Wendy, that's got that bitch in it. A young Hilary Duff. I never seen this one, but I did end up keeping one copy for myself so I can watch it. And there was a few other Casper ones that I kept for myself as well, which you'll see. So I ended up keeping a Casper movie, even though I've got it on Blu-ray, but I thought I'd keep that just for put it in the Casper collection. There's some old school Casper. Was it Casper and the Starfrights? Or sorry, Casper and the Angels, Stars and Frights. So that's really cool. So I kept one of them, which you'll see. So, and then there's just another Casper and Wendy, and then another Casper. So that was that lot. I'll show you some more doubles in a sec. Okay, so there's some Winnie the Pooh shit as well. So a lot of the TV series, and a couple of these like Christmassy compilations. This one with a U is from England, I believe. But see, there's just some like 2 episodes on here, I think. What's the runtime on this? 45 minutes. Yeah, it's probably just 2 episodes. Tigger is the Mother of Invention and Magic Earmuffs. I'm guessing Christmas themed, of course. But yeah, you got the Tigger movie. There's a couple of those, I think. Yeah. Piglet's Big Movie. There's another Winnie the Pooh Christmas. I'll show you all these because these are all doubles. So anything that's doubles, I obviously kept for myself. I just kept the TV series of Winnie the Pooh. I didn't want to keep the movies because if I really want to watch the movie, I'll probably get the Blu-ray or the DVD at least if I find it for cheap in the op shop or something like that. Because I do have some Disney DVDs, like Disney animated DVDs. Yeah, no, that's like the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. A couple of New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. They're just that's the. I'll quickly just show you this. It's oh fuck. Oh yeah, fingers of strength. That's the what do they call it? The puppets. Look how fucked they look. It's so creepy. I chucked it on, man. It's weird. It's so weird. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Winnie the Pooh fan growing up, but it was cool. I mean, I still watched like some episodes here and there. I never really watched the movie, but there was I think the film, like the original movie, original special, where they turn the book sideways so he can get out of a tree and he climbs down the words on the page of the book. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, these puppets, man, they look fucking so weird, eh? Are they? I don't even know if they're part of the Muppets, part of like Jim Henson. But it's so odd. It's so odd. The voices are all the same, but it's just weird. So I kept one of those anyway because it's kind of cool looking. But there was a lot. There was a lot of those. Lots of doubles, of course. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys. So I might go over these a little bit more detail because I didn't keep any of these because these aren't doubles. These are just live action stuff that I'm just not interested in. So I'll go over them pretty quick. So we got a part of the Doris Day collection. There's a few of these Doris Day movies, that's just really cool. I mean, these are cool, but I think I'd rather have these at least on DVD. But I'd rather even get some on Blu-ray now because since I've been getting into this imprint range from Vision, I think a lot of these older classic movies just look so good on Blu-ray. So I don't know if I could watch them on VHS if I know there's a Blu-ray coming out or something like that. So, which I would, you know, there probably would be. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't. So if there was. So we got that. Mrs. Doubtfire is an absolute classic. This is the original Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is really cool. I'm not a huge fan. Like, I didn't mind the movie, I guess, like the new movie, but I don't know. This would probably be alright. I think if you like Doctor Who and that sort of stuff, that old English, British sort of sci-fi, I think it'll be okay. So, you know, I might watch it. It's a shame that it's not all there. But, yeah. Mr. Holland's Opus, one of my favourite movies in terms of, like, with drama. Richard Dreyfuss is just an absolute fucking star in this film. Dances with Wolves, two tape, nearly said 2 disc, 2 tape special edition. It's a really weird edition, director's cut. So yeah, ET special edition. So walkie-talkies instead of guns. Born to be Wild. I don't know what that is. It just doesn't look right. You know, a boy and a gorilla shouldn't get together like that. I think a gorilla and a kitten though, that's okay. Fuck. Great Escape. That's a cool collector's edition or special edition. Yeah, that's a cool special edition. I like that. It's not a bad looking tape. It's really nice and clean. It's a cool cover. But again, I think I'd rather have that on Blu-ray. They just look so good. Indian in the Cupboard, childhood classic. I originally had this taped off. My uncle taped it off what we call Ozstar back in the day, which is like Australian version of cable in like the 90s. So that was how I watched that originally. Amazing. Some Cliff Richard fucking triple pack here, which is just, I don't know. I know Cliff Richard the singer. I didn't know he's acting. Was he doing like what Elvis did? Whoops. But this is yeah, because I dropped them, the fucking case broke. Or they fell. So we've got Wonderful Life, Young Ones, and Summer Holiday. I guess he was doing what Elvis did. Just making movies and singing in them. So, I don't know when these came out. In the 60s. Yeah, 62. So that's cool. 62, 61, and 64, maybe 62 as well. That might be worth checking out. But again, see, I just think I'd just rather have it on Blu-ray or DVD or something. But I don't know. I might just chuck one in just for shit's sake while I'm sorting shit out there. It might be alright. And Babe. There was quite a few copies of Babe, which this needs a Blu-ray. I don't know if this has got a Blu-ray here in Australia, but I have a feeling it's coming out on Blu-ray. I'm not sure. There's something about this, but this would be a good one for Umbrella to pick up. A production company here in Australia. This is a fucking great movie. I want to say it's an Aussie film. Like, it was certainly filmed here. I'm sure it was filmed here, but I don't know if it's like set in England. I should fucking know this. I mean, I'm Australian, so. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this was definitely filmed here. But it's got Magda Sabansky in it, whatever fucking her name is. But yeah, but there's still quite a lot more, so I'll show you those. All right, just quickly, there was a couple of Ice Age. Now I think these are black tapes. I thought they might have been blue tapes. I did keep, if you can see over there, some blue tapes from, I think, Monsters Inc., just so I can do some spool swaps, just fuck around with some spool swaps. I think that'll be fun. All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. This is a Bluth film, pretty sure. Guy that did, you know, the little mouse motherfucker. I think it's the same. I think that's the same animation studio, not 100%. You know, that little mouse. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And Balto, which I've never seen before. So I was gonna keep this one, but I'm not gonna watch it. You know, I don't like these fucking dog movies, like these dog animations. This, and there was another one. I don't know. But anyway, they were just random non-Disney animations. So we got this one here, Waking Ned Divine, and The Hairy Bird, which is 2020. There's no such thing anymore. Yeah, I don't know these movies. I've heard of this one, but I haven't heard of the other one. But there's like a little double tape, so that's cool. Robin Hood, but that's a classic one. Uma Thurman. Oh, fuck. Oh, Kill Bill. That's cool. Dickie Roberts, former child star. This is cool. This movie is so funny. I have to watch this again, but that's really good. The Glass Bottom Boat, just an old classic Warner Brothers Doris Day one again. Then we got, oh, this is cool though. Open All Hours. You don't see this sort of humor anymore. This show is so funny. This is a classic British fucking comedy, like sitcom, and it is just hilarious. Ronnie Barker is so funny in this movie, and that's the guy that does the voice of Danger Mouse and Count Duckula. He also has a cop show, like a British cop show. I can't think of the name of the show. Touch of Frost, I think. But yeah, he was also starred in Only Fools and Horses just after this. So that's awesome. Good, the Bad and the Ugly, From Dusk Till Dawn. Celtic Pride is such a weird one, this one. 90s basketball movies, they don't have Whoopi Goldberg in it. I'm not interested. But that was kind of okay. It wasn't too bad. Still Dawn, what an absolute classic. I got this on DVD. That's fucking hilarious. I always thought this was a sequel to Red Dawn. And I mean, if you believe it, you could kind of almost see that it is. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Oliver Twist. This is cool. This is the original one, or certainly one of the oldest ones anyway. So I'm not going to watch it though. This guy here, well, he used to scare me, used to freak me out. I can't remember his name. Sylvester or Vader or some bullshit like that. I don't fucking know. But yeah, he always just freaked me out. Karate Kid 2, there's 1 and 3 I think in here somewhere as well. This is interesting. Best of Comic Relief. There's some Whoopi Goldberg. Volume 2. So it's got Billy Crystal, Whoopi Goldberg, Robin Williams. And then some of these people that I don't recognize. Yeah, I don't know. From 94, I'd be interested to see what the comedy style's like. I don't know. I mean, Robin Williams' comedy is hilarious. Like, he just is so energetic. It's unreal. Whoopi Goldberg, I haven't really heard any of her stuff like stand-up before. I did have a tape, but it was full of mold, so I could never watch it. And Billy Crystal, same again. I haven't really seen. I mean, his comedy performances, he's such a good actor and like character actor. So I might even give that a watch just to see what the comedy's like. But I haven't watched it yet, obviously. Cats and Dogs. This movie is awesome. I was quite surprised with this film. I thought this was hilarious. I'd love to get this on Blu-ray. I think this would be just awesome. It's got, what's his fucking name in it? The Fly. I'm pretty sure it's got Goblin. Yeah, it does. It's got Goblin in it. It's his Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. He's so good. Say Jeff Goldblum again, motherfucker. But that's a really good movie. Definitely watch that if you haven't seen it. Beethoven's Third, unnecessary sequel. Didn't they make like 10 of these things? But Judge Reinhold's in it. It's hilarious. I've never seen it. I've only seen the first 2. Daddy Daycare is terrible. Sound of Music. That's a cool tape. It's a British one, another British one. Yeah. Shiloh 2. Never seen it. Never seen the first one. Not my sort of movie. Dude, Where's My Car? Absolute classic. Never understood like what these special editions are. So you get actors commentary and extended scenes. So that must be at the end of the film. So that's interesting. You don't get many tapes with that sort of shit on there. So that's kind of cool. What an absolute classic. Fucking Free Willy. I love this movie. This is my childhood in a tape right here. This one and the second one. Not so much the third. But this one, man. Oh, fuck. I just watched this like a few weeks ago. It holds up. It fucking holds up. Really good film. Michael Madsen's in that. I love Michael Madsen. Secret Garden. Never seen it. They just remade it, I'm pretty sure, this year. It's got that bitch in it. McGonagall. So she never fucking ages, man. She looks the same there as she does now. It's unreal. She looks older in Hook than what she does now. But anyway, that looks cool. I do want to check this out. I know it's like a not really a fantasy, but it's like an imagination fantasy type thing. So that might be alright. Bicentennial Man. I've never seen this, but I think I've got a DVD of it. There's the Karate Kid. Oh, that's part 2 again with Ryzen. Oh yeah, the motherfucker's coming back for season 3 of Cobra Kai. And Platoon. This is I've only seen like the first half of this movie. Like not even probably the first half, just the bit where he tries to get the guy to surf on the beach while there's fucking gunfire going on. So yeah, that's cool. I should watch this, but again, I think there's a fucking 4K of this. I'm not sure, but Oh no, I'm thinking of a fucking hell, Apocalypse Now. Jesus, I don't think I've seen this one. Who's in this one? William Dafoe, Charlie Sheen. Oh, this might be the one. I don't fucking know. Tell me in the comments down below if, what movie's the one where they go to war and he tries to make the young bloke surf because he's like a famous surfer. Yeah, all right. Next day. All right, let's smash through these real quick. So we've got The Enforcer with Clint Eastwood, absolute classic. Main Event, which is like a musical of Rocky or some bullshit. I don't fucking know. It's got Barbara Streisand in it. You can fuck off. You Got Mail, absolute classic. Roadhouse. Again, I think I got this on DVD, so I don't need this. Andre, this is so good. This is another one from my childhood that I was like, I didn't appreciate it at the time, but now it's fucking so good. This needs like a local Blu-ray release for sure. It's such a good movie. It's got Keith Carradine in it, old mate from Waterloo. No, The Duelists. Yeah, so that's really cool. Which I only know that because of imprint from Version. McHale's Navy, never seen it. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. High Spirits. Yeah, never seen this one, but I got to give myself a DVD of this. I'm pretty sure it's out there, pretty cheap, but it looks awesome, right up my alley. This is the TV series in Young Indiana Jones. I've already got this, so I didn't need this one. This is chapter 11. The Jackal, Hogan's Heroes, Life is Beautiful, Grumpy Old Man, Prime Suspects, which is like it's a cool set. It's like a like those guys still make Del Rey. I'm pretty sure it's Del Rey. They still make DVDs and Blu-rays. So yeah, it's a young Helen Mirren. Get out of the way. Stepped On Son, another British comedy that's absolutely fantastic. So fucking funny. You don't get that shit anymore. Those two just play off each other so well. Christmas special is absolutely hilarious. Oh, fucking definitely watch it. It's on YouTube. So good. Those two are amazing. People's Century. I don't know what this is. Some fucking... There you go. Eyewitness accounts chronicle the significant changes of the 20th century. Whatever. The Game. Romancing the Stone. I love this movie. This one and Jewel of the Nile. So good. There's the original Karate Kid. There you go. The original Karate Kid. It's another one of them. Scooby-Doo. Beethoven's Third. There's another one. Wall Street. Never seen it. Addams Family. Big Daddy. And Bad Girls. Then we got here. Promised Land. Let's just go straight into it. Promised Land. I don't know what this is. Murder on the Orient Express. That's the Rigid Didge one. Jackie Brown. Never seen it. I know I should. Rusty. This is another fucking dog movie. You can, yeah, whatever. Princess Bride. Absolute classic. Hornblower. That's another Del Rey or whatever. That's, what's his name? Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, it's really cool. Might watch it though. 6 Days, 7 Nights. That's the Jungle Book. That prequel from the Jason Scott Lee version. Yeah. Another Babe. Willy Wonka. Rocky and Bullwinkle. There's Beethoven's Fourth. I knew I had a copy of Beethoven's Fourth. Oh, and it's got Judge Reinhold in it again as well. Fuck, you must be struggling for some cash. I don't know if he did all the others. The original Titanic. Are You Being Served? Absolute fucking classic BBC again. This is weird. I've never heard of this movie, but it's got Robin Williams in it. Jacob the Liar. I was going to chuck this on the other day, but yeah, it's set in like Nazi-occupied Germany, which I guess is just Germany in World War II. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Good Morning Vietnam, from one war to another. Absolutely fucking great movie, this one. Another Babe. Backdraft. Matilda. What's this? Robin Williams, Kurt Russell. Interesting cast. The Best of Times. Shiloh 2. Fairy Tale. What is this? John Wayne. Cool. And E.T. This is like more of the original one. So that's a cool tape. But again, I don't fucking want it. Cool. I'll go into the next one. Alright, let's fucking smash through these. This one looked really interesting. Instinct. Anthony Hopkins and Cuba Gooding Jr. It just looked weird. Like, it just looked like an intense sort of drama. As they say, like Silence of the Lambs. Maybe. Something like that. Just a little bit sort of intense. Psychological drama, some shit like that. Yeah. Wuthering Heights, Girl Fight. That's got Michelle Rodriguez in it. Romancing the Stone, another one. His Girl Friday, which I'm pretty sure is... that's got a Blu-ray release. Cool Hand Luke, Enigma. That tape actually looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can not drop these. Oh, yeah. That's a cool looking tape. Crack the code. Don't know what it's about, but it just looked cool. Some sort of code for a war. Some shit. Cary Grant, Amazing Adventure. Awesome. Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Flintstones. Such a good movie. Mouse Hunt, which I fucking hate that movie. Babe, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Don't know what I was going to say then. Calamity Jane, that's my favourite Doris Day movie. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why that's surprise, surprise, but I know a lot of people don't like that movie at all, but I fucking love it. Benny Hill Show, oh my god, I wish they'll never make comedy like this guy. Man, he's a fucking comedy genius, but you can't get away with that shit anymore. And it's only PG as well. I mean, apparently he was a prick too, so it's a shame. Sleepers, Razor Titanic. This is a movie about, it's almost like a documentary / movie. This is pretty interesting. I was going to watch it, but I just never got around to it. But they're trying to raise a Titanic because of some reason. Recover material vital to the defense of the United States, and it's thought to be locked deep in the SS Titanic's hold. So now it's like a race to raise this fucker. So yeah, that's interesting. So I might even put that aside. Might watch that. Or at least have it in the background. Carry On, Cleo, fucking classic movies. Is this the one with the Roman go to Egypt and stuff? With Mark Antony. Yeah, this one's funny. I've seen this one. He goes to jump into spa with her or some shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got Lethal Weapon 4 and 1. Random. 3 Sopranos, Another Little Princess, Eric the Viking. That's a double of The Grinch and the Nutty Professor. Great Milestones. Oh, they're just random fucking docos. Yeah, whatever. Alright, quickly into the last pile of live action. Cactus Flower. Sounds like a weed. Like smoking weed. I smoked a cactus flower. Yeah, fuck, whatever. Soldier. I like that movie. The Kurt Russell and Jason Scott Lee. Yeah, that's really cool. English Patient, Waiting to Exhale. What the fuck's that? Mike Hammer. Yeah, that's just something. That Touch of Mink, To the Manor Born. That's another British show that I really liked back in the early 90s. I want to say I would have watched that. Domestic Disturbance, John Travolta, Vince Vaughn. What a cast. I never even heard of this movie until I checked this out. This might be alright. What's that, a quintessential thriller? Yeah, it must be a young fucking Vince Vaughn. Devil's Advocate, absolutely funny. It's absolutely funny. It's a classic. I was reading this and got my words mixed up. But anyway, Devil's Advocate, we all know that. My Cousin Vinny, I need to watch that. It's got a great cast. It's got Karate Kid in it. Desert Rats, some war film, another Chitty Chitty. Sandlot Kids, Good Boy, which is this another fucking dog movie? Fucking hell, I could have a collection of dog movies here. The only fucking dog movie I want is in my collection already. It's called Monster Dog. I think it's called, no, Monster Mutt. But I also have one called Karate Dog, so it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, Karate Kid, The Last Gong Show. I think that'd be, I don't know who's in this. Oh, Peter Sellers, Harry Secombe, Mike Milligan. That might be pretty funny, but it's only G, so it won't be too funny. South Pacific, Demolition Man. That's probably got the where they say Pizza Hut instead of Taco Bell, or Taco Bell instead of Pizza Hut. I don't know. Yep. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Behind Enemy Lines, A Beautiful Mind, Big Trouble, Lost Boys tape. I was going to keep it, but I've got it on Blu-ray, so yeah, don't want it. Spy Kids, another Scooby-Doo, and Charlotte Grey. I'm sure there was more. No, maybe not. Yeah, that's all the live action. So there was quite a lot that, only because I'd either already had them, or I just wasn't interested, or I wanted to get them and like, oh shit. Oh, I thought I knocked my shelf over. I was going to. Yeah. So that was quite a lot of live action stuff there that I'm just not interested in because I already got it, or I want to get a like a HD version. So we will go over the Disney stuff next. This is a shelf I thought I knocked over because I smacked it. Yeah. Alright, nerds. Alright, so I'll just go over these ones real quickly because we all know these Disney films. So just to give you an idea of what was in the lot, there's a couple of Jungle Books. One's just a UK version compared to the Aussie version. We got some Emperor's New Groove, a few different versions of Snow White, a couple of Hercules, Sleeping Beauty, Pocahontas 1 and 2, a couple of different versions of 1 and 2. That's a British one, I think. All the other versions of Pocahontas. Recess, Dumbo. That's just a weird one. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Lots of rescuers down under. There's like two of these classic ones, and then these are the special edition ones, and then you've got just the normal ones, and then you just got the rescuers. So awesome. I don't know, 3 different versions of the fucking movie. Some Beauty and the Beast. You got the Christmas special. Then there's like 3 episodes that they turned into a movie just randomly to make it a new movie, and then it's the same thing, but there's 1 episode less than this one, so it's got 2 of the same episodes or something like that. So I think this is got an extra episode basically. Mulan, Oliver and Company. I really like that movie. That was one of the first Disney movies I can remember. Little Mermaid 2, Lady and the Tramp 2, Tarzan. That's another version of it. I think that's actually that's like I'd get it out and show you, but it's in the pile. But it's like a Thailand bootleg. It's really it's cool. Tarzan and Jane, which was like the terrible sequel, and The Jungle Book and Jungle Cubs, which is like their babies or something. They're younger. All the animals are younger as well. We've got some Aladdins, Bambi, Monsters Inc., Atlantis. Which I really like that movie. That's one of my favorites. Robin Hood, 101 Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians 2, which I thought it was called 102 Dalmatians, but that just might be the live action. Dinosaur, which I didn't like. Lilo and Stitch, I fucking love that one. They're so good. And the second one, all those Lilo and Stitch movies and the Stitch the movie, like, they're so good. They're so funny. Bug's Life. This one's got this guy on the front instead of the ant. Hunchback of Notre Dame. So many Return to Neverlands. Look, there's 5. I think, no, there's 6. That could be the one I have the most of. Oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Snow Whites, but there's 2 different versions. Some Peter Pans, Alice in Wonderlands. Oh, there's a few of them too. All 3 Lion King. I like this one. I like the Lion King too. They're doing a sequel, live action sequel, but it's a prequel. It's a shame they're not doing this. I really enjoyed that movie. Toy Stories. This is just a random DuckTales Lost Crown against Genghis Khan, so I'm guessing that's just some part of the series. Some Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Let me get it. Oh, shite. Dropping my phone. Yeah, some Chip and Dale. These are cut, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? As in, like, the slips are cut, but shit happens. Love this movie. It's one of the first movies I can remember seeing at the cinema when I was a little kid. With Donald Duck cartoons, some Mickey Christmas, some other random Christmas Disney shit. These are cut too, the slips, unfortunately, but they're awesome cartoons from the 50s and 60s, possibly 40s. I'm not 100%, but I have them over there. Yeah, not cut, but these ones are. Cinderella's, Aristocats, no R. Sword in the Stone, and The Fox and the Hound, and The Fox and the Hound 2, is it? No, just the whatever edition. Yeah, so quite a lot of Disney cartoons, which, I said before when I was collecting in a collecting VHS video that I did it before, I was going to not collect this stuff because I'm never going to watch these particular cartoon videos. But then when I saw them all here, I was like, oh, maybe I will. But I'm like, nah, I'm not going to collect it. I just want to collect random cartoons from my youth. stuff that I will just chuck on for background noise and like anime and stuff like that. So yeah, lots of tapes. We'll be giving a lot of these away. Well, I'll be giving all of them away, and then whatever's left will just go back to the op shop. So I'll show you next the live action Disney stuff that I have as well. Okay, so the last lot here, we have some live action Disney, so some classics. Got a special edition of The Music Man. We got Babes in Toyland, which I think is got a cut sleeve as well, although it does look to fit there. It's just a bit off. Maybe it's cut on the back here, but this is a good movie. I like this one. Haven't seen it for the longest time, but I remember enjoying it. So there's that. These ones, again, I'm not keeping. These are just what came in the set. Came with the lot. A couple of different versions of The Parent Trap. See the different covers there, but it's the same movie, I'm pretty sure. Then Pollyanna, Santa Claus. I'll just show you this one. This is pretty cool. So you got this cover, which is, I'm guessing, the British cover or the European cover. That's an awesome cover. It looks so good compared to our one. It looks terrible. It's the same back. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it's not even European, Aussie. It's just cool to see the differences between different countries' tapes on covers and anything really, music, DVD or VHS or whatever. But it's just interesting to see why, like, what differences you get. I'm guessing it's just got to do with licensing. I don't know, or just a different person in the company doing it. I don't know. We got the kid, 102 Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians, a different copy of 101 Dalmatians, 4 copies of Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which I really enjoy that movie. I love that. It's funny, there's a song on here called Portobello Road, and they're singing about it's like a street where all the markets are and all the cheap things are and all that sort of stuff. And where I live, just around the corner, there's Portobello Road. So every time I drive past it, I just there's a heap of shops on there as well. So I'm always singing like on Portobello Road or however it goes. I don't know, I can't remember, but I don't know. It's the simple things in life, you know. Peace Dragon, absolutely fucking classic. The person that is directing the Lion King remake, the live action Lion King sequel, which is a prequel, I think directed the live action version of this. So I'm not sure how it's going to be. I think, not 100%. Muppet Treasure Island, which is my favorite Muppets movie. I love this movie so much. I have it on Blu-ray, so I don't need a copy on VHS, but this is so good. So hard to find the soundtrack, man. If you want to find the CD, you'd be forking out drug money. But that's so good. This movie is so good. Max Keeble's big movie. Don't know who it is. Homeward Bound, amazing film. Haunted Mansion, never seen it. I probably should watch it. George of the Jungle, love this movie. George of the Jungle 2 can fuck off. Mary Poppins is a great film. Second one, not so much. But they did alright with it. Man of the House, Mighty Ducks, I love this movie. Oh my god, all 3 of them so good. Mr. Magoo, some Life Size, which I'd never heard of before until a friend of mine was watching it. Nerdbeggars, Nerdbeggar Kaz, she watched it, she said she loved it, so I'll have to take her word for it because I ain't going to watch it. Some Flubbers and some Jungle to Jungle, 2 of my absolute favourites. I love this movie, Jungle to Jungle. I had an X-Rental tape we bought back when it came out, and I watched the hell out of that. Really good movie. So yeah, some more last of the tapes that I'm not keeping from that massive lot. Live action Disney. Yep. So yeah, thanks for watching this section of it, guys. The next section will be the ones that I am keeping. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I forgot about this box. This box is full, 3 layers deep, full of Land Before Time VHS. So I won't go through it. We all know what Land Before Time is. This movie here is so good. I'm sure it's part of a lot of people's childhoods. There's a couple of different versions of this actually, like different covers. So this is the original cover, but then they made a cover to go with all the, like the newer ones. So they sort of line up, which you'll see in my keep video. Yeah, but I got a box here. I think there's 2 or 3 complete sets of movie 1 to 9, and then there's just a bunch of doubles and triples and all that sort of stuff. There's like a couple of different versions of 3 as well. Here's an example. So you got 2. Oh, get fucked. What am I doing? 3. I'll just stick with 3. So that's the newer cover that they try to match everything up with the 3 on the side there. And then they've got this version of 3. So different cover as well. And they're both Australian, so they're both the Australian PAL versions. You see how the spine's a bit different? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't really care either one, but I got a set of all the original, all the newer looking ones, so they all match, and then I kept one of these ones so that it was a little bit different. But yeah, I'll go over them anyway. But yeah, I got a whole box of those as well. They're all there. So yeah, now I'll show you the tapes that I'm keeping for myself. Sweet. Sup nerds. Okay, up to showing you guys now what I'm keeping from this massive VHS lot. Yeah, I think there's some fucking gold in here. So yeah, I'll try not to spend too much time on each tape, but it's gonna be fucking, it's already a long video, so you know, grab a drink. We're nearly finished. But yeah, all right. So I end up gonna keep this one because I want to watch it. So it's that Raise the Titanic movie. I got this Brum tape because Brum's awesome. Yeah, you know, Brum, Postman Pat, and Fireman Sam, you know, those are the Holy Trinity for me. I got this weird one here. This is It's All Good. It's like a skating, like a blading, fucking thing. And it's just funny because it's supported by Smirnoff. I've never seen it. I couldn't find any information on it, but I was huge into rollerblading in the 90s, so I still even have my blades. I mean, I spent $450 on a pair of blades, and I still got them, and they still fit. I just haven't bladed for years. But yeah, this just seems cool. I haven't watched it, so I just couldn't find any info on it. I don't know about this, if I'm going to keep this or not, but it's a Time Life collection of Clint Eastwood, so yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get all the Stephen King ones, so yeah, this one might be just a good one. Try and recoup some cash. This one is an Umbrella release, which is awesome. I didn't know they did. I didn't know they did VHS, which, you know, I guess that makes sense. But this is Bless This House Part 1, complete series. Whoa, knocked my phone. Sorry, complete series Part 2. So there's 6 episodes on here. This is awesome. It's got Sidney James. He was in a lot of the Carry On films. So I believe this was after the Carry On films. I'm not 100% because it's way before my time, but I have seen a few of it because my dad was always into it. So, and also believe it's like the 25th release from Umbrella. So I'm not sure if this has ever been put on DVD or Blu-ray, but yeah, I'll hold on to it for a while because I do like my Umbrella Entertainment stuff. This one here, I got 2 copies of this. I'm going to try and move one on, recoup some cash because it's hard to find. I can't find it. I've been looking for this forever. This is from 1979. So this is awesome. Casper's First Christmas, man. I love this. This is something my mum and I used to watch when I was a little kid because we'd recorded it off the TV. So we've been meaning to watch this ever since, for over 10 years. So this would be great to take home and watch this Christmas. But yeah, I got 2. I just want to, you know, I'll probably pop it on eBay just to, just like my other one, just to try and recoup some money. Okay, this is weird, but this is awesome. This is Harvey Norman Presents Your Move. It's just, I've been meaning to chuck this in. I haven't checked it out yet, but there's some, I'm guessing, Australian celebrities. The only person I know, excuse me, is Ernie Dingo. But this is like a how to survive or how to control a emergency situation, some shit, I don't know. But just emergency life-saving first aid skills for the whole family. Like, it's It'd be so out of date too, but that's just hilarious. Sort of shit that I like. Just the weird stuff. DuckTales, The Lost Crown of Genghis Khan. This is just a collection of episodes that tell a particular story, so that's pretty cool. We got Bonkers. This is volume 1. Yep, volume 1. Bonkers is awesome. I love this one. It's really cool. Very underrated Disney cartoon. Chip and Dale, Risky Business. It's cool to get another one that I didn't have. Risky Business, I should say. Yeah. We got Donald's Greatest Hits. It's just a random selection of bloody Donald Duck cartoons. Treasure of the Lost Lamp, DuckTales movie. This is one of the first movies I remember ever seeing at the cinema when I was a little kid. Absolutely fantastic film. I need to pick up the Blu-ray. I just got some Winnie the Pooh shit. I don't know. I'll just hold on to it for a while. It might be cool to watch. A lot of these I kept so I can watch with my brother's daughter, so my little niece, my first little niece. So shit. Yeah, this would be awesome to when I get my own place and they come to visit. I could just chuck some of these on and she'll have a good time. Winnie the Pooh's big bear. Fucking hell, just that one. Yeah, New Adventures. We got The Magical World of. That's that live action sort of puppetry type looking jobby. It's so queer, man. It's just crazy. It just doesn't look right. That one's awesome. New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Up, and away. Goodbye, Mr. Pooh. I think that's the one where he dies. Winnie the Pooh, Pooh Party. A Pooh Party. This is the adult version. Cool. I don't know exactly what that is, but what we got here. And the Honey Tree. It's that Christmas one I think I showed earlier. And this could be another Christmas one. Yep, and Christmas too. So, some Winnie the Pooh. We got this Scooby-Doo that didn't have a case. Well, I had a case, but it was the wrong one. So it's Scooby-Doo Legend of the Vampire. That's awesome. Foul Play in Funland. Just one of the original movies that they made. Or is it a couple episodes? Oh, yeah, a couple episodes. This is great. Scooby-Doo meets Batman. I haven't seen this one, so it's the 60s Batman too. It's so cool. Scooby-Doo's Greatest Mysteries. That's just 4 episodes from their original series, I think from the 70s. Alien Invaders. It's cool. Zombie Island. These ones are classics. Ghoul School. That's awesome. That's when they become teachers. That's so good, that one. Scooby-Doo's Spookiest Tales. That's just some random episodes. Zombie Island. That's a good one. I like that one. And I like this one too. Reluctant Werewolf. That's one of the classic ones as well. This Q. Alright, so we got some Flintstones, some Hanna-Barbera stuff. We got 4 Classic Collectors Edition. For fuck's sake. Flintstones Classic Collectors Edition Volume 4. This was in a random case, so I'll just have that one on its own. Same with this one. Fearless Fred Strikes Again. It was in the wrong case, so just got that. We got the Flintstones Wacky Inventions. I think it's just going to be a collection of episodes, I guess, or it just talks about all the different inventions that are in the Flintstones world, which is awesome. Flintstones Babe in Bedrock. This is Favorites Volume 3. This is a great one as well. Mum and I used to watch this as a kid with my brother as well. So that's cool to get that one. And I just got to try and find Flintstones Christmas Carol. That one's great too. Flintstones first episodes. So I think it's the first 4 episodes, which is awesome. This is the first episodes Volume 2. There we go, right there. So that'll be the next few. We got Favorites Volume 2. So just, again, selection of episodes. And 10 Little Flintstones. I don't know what this is. Could be just some random episodes. Yeah, because there's like your 60s or your 70s Flintstones and there's your 80s Flintstones. So there's a few different eras. Then the modern day stuff is just not very good, in my opinion. These are just random cases that those other ones are in. It's a shame because I really wanted this one. How the Flintstones Saved Christmas. I watched that last Christmas. It was great. Yeah, so they're just random cases that weren't anything in them. They're all the correct thing in them. So we got Jiminy Cricket's Christmas. A lot of Christmas stuff in here, which is cool. Country Mouse and City Mouse Adventures. I don't know what that is, but I just thought I'd watch it and then I'll probably move it on. We got Tailspin. Daredevil Bears. That's awesome. I love Tailspin. Jungle Cubs. Jungle Cubs is just the Jungle Book, but they're little kids, or little animals, I should say. Yeah, that's cool. Never seen any of that, so be keen to just chuck it in, check it out. Volume 1, so there's probably more out there somewhere. We got American Tail. I love this. I love this movie so much. We got some more Tailspin. Blue Skies. Buzz Lightyear, Star Command. I've never seen this, but I do remember the animated TV series, so where he actually plays like the proper character of Buzz Lightyear, so that's awesome. And it's got Tim Allen as the voice, so that's great. We got old school here. Casper and his mates. So that's just, 40s Casper or 50s Casper, whatever. Doesn't actually say what else is on there, which is a shame. There's another Casper's First Christmas, which is just, as I said, it's one of my favorites, absolute favorites. Whoops. We got Casper and the Angels, the Boozoo. So I don't know if it's like those, the musician girls, I'm pretty sure. And it's got Harry Scary in there too, so that's cool. He was always a favorite of mine. He's good in Casper's First Christmas. Another one, Casper and the Angels, Stars and Frights. We've just got some classics here, Casper and his Friends. Probably some of those cartoons on there. We've got Casper and Wendy, Casper, A Spirited Beginning, and just Casper, the movie. So I figured since I was going to keep all those Casper cartoons, I might as well keep the movies and put them in the collection as well. We got some classic cartoons here. I'll go through them pretty quick. There's a Popeye one. There's the actual Popeye movie, Robin Williams. I've never seen it, so keen to check that out. We just got some cartoon favorites. Volume 5. This is a DVD set. There's like 6 DVDs, so it's got 12 volumes. It's got all them. That's awesome. It'll be just some rando classic cartoons. Probably what's already on these tapes. So, Cartoon Favorites Volume 1. We got some cartoon classics here with Disney, from Disney with Donald and Daisy. We just got some more cartoon classics here, Volume 2 and Volume 4. Got another Donald's compilation. A Disney Christmas Gift, which has just got some random Disney Christmas skits or something. What's Disney Video Parade, Orphan's Picnic. That sounds a bit interesting. Just some, whoops, I knocked the camera. Mickey and the Beanstalk, which is awesome. These mini classics, I've got a couple of these now. Mickey's Magical Christmas. It's got Mushu, whatever his fucking name is. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I watched that last year as well. Mickey's Christmas Carol. That'll be awesome to check that out. The Three Musketeers. I've never seen that, but I do like these little mini movies. The Three Caballeros or whatever it's fucking called. I really like that one. Aladdin to the Rescue. That's the series, so that's Volume 1. We got Disney Princess Collection. Jasmine's Wish. So that's just some random Aladdin episodes starring her. I wasn't going to keep the Disney ones, as I said, but this is a cool case. This is from the UK. This is probably my... it's hard to say. It changes depending on the day, but this is one of my favorites, as I'm sure it's one of everyone's favorites. I mean, there's a wanking joke in this movie. So, he gets punched in the arm by an old guy at the end, and he's like, hey, I'm going to need that later, or I'm going to use that later. It's totally talking about wanking. So, that's awesome. It's just a really nice case, and the tape's in great condition, so that's just cool to have that. And these Disney sing-along tapes are really cool. I've had a few of these in the past. This is the Hi-Ho one, so there's a few Snow White songs on there. Just some more sort of cartoon favourites. We got Volume 6 and Volume 7, nothing too flash, just some really old school cartoons in there. Got a Foghorn Leghorn compilation, some old school cartoons of him. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Heckle and Jekyll, never really seen these, so I'm just keen to check this out. I mean, I'd love to get some more Mighty Mouse as well. We got this, Bluffers. It's like a poor man's Bugs Bunny, I think. I don't know. So yeah, I'll check that out. I don't really know what that is or who made it. So we got another Popeye one here, which is cool. Can never have too many Popeyes. We got some classic Tweety. It's cool. Here we go. This is awesome. So we got Mighty Mouse and his mates and a random My Pet Monster. I've had this before. It's just such an odd tape to have. Like, it's just an odd collection to put together. So that's really good. We got Daffy Duck and his mates. I love it how they use mates. Like, it's such an Aussie thing. I guess it's a British thing as well, but see, they've got Daffy Duck and his friends here. So I don't know if they're the same tape or anything, so I've got to check it out. And then you got Bugs Bunny and his friends. So it's cool to have a few of those different ones as well. Alright, so I've got getting covered in tapes here. Alright, let me milk. So we've got all the what are they? Land Before Time? Yeah, I've never had them all before. So I got them all in this lot. That's number 9, number 8. We got number 7 here. I've only seen the first one, so number 6. Mysterious Island, number 5. I think one of these is a sing-along one. I'm not sure. Number 4. We got number 3. We got number 2. And we got number 1. That's what I was trying to explain earlier, how it's got that matches up with the rest of the others. And then that's the original cover. So I really like that picture. It looks mad. All right. Push. I can't fit. We've got an Animaniacs. I hear they're redoing the show. So it'd be cool to watch some of the originals. I've had a couple of these tapes before in the past. So I really like the Animaniacs. Definitely very, very funny. Some random Golden Age of Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies. Yes, just some classic cartoons there from Looney Tunes. We got the Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny movie. This is awesome. This is so funny. I've liked this one. It's just they try to outdo each other on stage. It's great. This is so good. I've never even heard of this one. Carrot Blanca. So it's just Casablanca done with Looney Tunes. That's fantastic. I'm stoked to have this, so I want to watch that. That'd be so good. We got some Pepe Le Pew cartoons on this one. A bit sun faded, but that's all right. Same part of the same set, but just on Foghorn Leghorn. Again, same set, Daffy Duck, and once again same set, but with Porky Pig, which is really cool. They're just random episodes with those characters. These are wicked. These are really cool. I've heard of these. I've never seen them, never owned them, but it's Looney Tunes talking about different animals, and it's like a documentary, but they're just narrating and stuff like that and giving you facts, and it's really cool. So we got Bugs Bunny World of Elephants, the World of Bears with Bugs Bunny, World of Lions, and the World of Sea Lions. That's so good. I don't know how many there are in the series, or if there is any more, but I'd like to get more and watch them, but I haven't checked them out yet, but I certainly will. Okay, quickly knock out this one with Charlotte's Web. This is an absolute classic. I really like this one. I never will ever watch the remake. This is the only Charlotte's Web for me. It's so good. I love that movie. Quick Draw McGraw. Quick Draw McGraw was one of my dad's favorites cartoon characters, because this is right around his era, 1959. So I've got a little soft spot for Quick Draw as well, and I do like these rainbow. I used to have about 60 of those rainbow tapes back in the day. Here's another one, just hey there, it's Yogi Bear. The Big Movie. Oh, so this might be one of his first movies or something, I'm not sure. 89 minutes, 1960. Yeah, that'd be great. There's American Tail 3, never seen that one. We got the American Tail 2, Fireball Goes West. This is so good. I really like this movie. I thought it was a great sequel, great follow-up. I've only seen it once, so I could be just remembering it wrong, misremembering, if that's even the word. And this is fantastic. This is one of the cream of the crop just right here. Denver the Last Dinosaur. Just the intro of this song is so rocking, man. It just reminds me so much of the late 80s and just my childhood. So good. And it's in a great case too, so never seen a Denver tape before, so this is volume 1, so super stoked to have that. It's probably worth a little bit of coin, but I'm fucking keeping that. We've got a couple bumper packs here, Looney Tunes. This is volume 8. So I didn't know they went that high, but it goes, which is awesome because I've got a few already, but none of these ones. So we've got volume 4 here. It's like 2 hours of Looney Tunes cartoons. I mean, that's fantastic. They're so good too. So we got volume 3. So I think I've already got like volume 1 and maybe volume 5. But yeah, that's so good. And then this is the live action ones that I kept, maybe a couple of cartoons in here as well. So I kept Kid in Aladdin's Court. It's got a cut sleeve, but I don't care. The tape's in good condition. I've never seen this, but I know it's like from 97. So yeah, that's awesome. We've got this here, The Borrowers from BBC. I have another one of these BBC classic, young classic tapes of, I think it's called Moondial, which I don't really know what it is. I've got to check it out. But I love The Borrowers. The concept of The Borrowers is so good, and it's been around for the longest time. Even Studio Ghibli did it with Arrietty. So this is... Fuck, that hurt. So this is really cool. John Goodman's in one of these as well. I don't think he's in this one, but I know he's in one of the movies. This is wicked. This is cool. I've always wanted to check out some of the old stage shows of Peter Pan. So this is cool to have this one. There's this and there's another one as well. I don't know. This is from the year 1989. So that's wicked to check that out. They always have a Sheila play Peter Pan. I couldn't think of the name's right there. But yeah, they always have a Sheila play them in the stage show traditionally. So that's really cool. This is awesome too. The Garbage Pail Kids movie. It's a fucking terrible movie. I've seen it once a long time ago, and I've never owned it. So I'm not going to spend money on the DVD or the Blu-ray. This is fine for me. I think if you're going to watch it, you got to watch it on VHS. Again, this is another movie from my childhood that I just never appreciated back then. I mean, I watched it and enjoyed it, but I didn't really. I don't know. I just always thought it was a bit shit, I guess. I don't know. But now I'm so glad I've got it because it's so good. Like, I've got to check it out and relive it. But it's really cool. It's like a modern day sort of Milo and Otis style with real life animals, and they just put voices over them. And it's an Australian film too. At least it's got a lot of Australian actors. Oh yeah, but there you go. See, one of the best Australian film of the year. And it's really hard to find. It's a bit pricey too, at least from what I can remember. You certainly I've never seen a DVD of it, or especially a Blu-ray. This would be a good one for Umbrella to pick up. Definitely they should be looking at picking this up, because I'd buy this on Blu-ray in a heartbeat. But I'll take the VHS for now. We've got the Hercules and Xena animated film. Never seen this one. So I was obviously in the 90s, you know, big Hercules fan, big Xena fan, and you know, everyone had a crush on Xena. She still looks pretty good for her age, old Lucy Lawless. So that's cool to have this. I'd love to get a Hercules DVD box set and a Xena box set, or even on Blu-ray, so maybe one day. A Rando Neon Genesis Evangelion tape, number 12, so I believe this is the second last volume, because what episode numbers? Yeah, I think this is the second last volume in the series, so that's awesome. I have the platinum version somewhere, but I still want to get these all on VHS. I used to have them all. I used to have all the X-Men's too. This is just episodes with Gambit. It's only 2 episodes, but that's cute. I like Gambit. Really want them to make a Gambit movie, but they might, they may not. Another X-Men Evolution. I said before, I really enjoyed this series, and I'll say it again. I actually really like this series. So, Speed and Spike. Ah, yeah, that's Quicksilver. Yeah, so that's really cool. That's one of the earlier tapes. It could be like volume 2. It's great. This is just an empty case, but I just wanted to keep it for my Top Gun collection. This looks wicked. I've never heard of this before. It's called Streets of Gold. It's kind of like a Rocky... No, what is it? They said it's kind of like... they say in the tradition of Rocky 4, but I have a feeling it's a little bit like Best of the Best, but with boxing. If you know Best of the Best, it's one of my favorite old school action-y type kung fu movies, but not really a kung fu movie. You know what I mean. But this looks great. This looks really cool. So it's got Wesley Snipes in it. A fucking young Wesley Snipes, that's for sure. But yeah. I got this just because it looks weird. Harvey. And it's from 1950, from what I can tell. But this guy has an imaginary rabbit friend. And his sister, tries to put him in a mental institution, but she gets in there by accident. and then he has to team up with this rabbit to get her out or some shit. I don't know. It's just, if you want to pause the video, you can read the synopsis. But 107 minutes. This just looks like something you would get in the imprint range, some random film like this, which is awesome. So yeah, keen to check that out. And then I got some of these. Fuck, nearly dropped it. I got some of these Young Indiana Jones sets, but then this one here, the Temple of Doom, because they go by chapters when you think of the Young Indiana Jones sort of chronicle of Indiana Jones's life. So this is technically chapter 23. So this one would be set before Raiders of the Lost Ark. So Raiders of the Lost Ark would be chapter 24. So it goes chronological. So we all know that. So that's just cool to have that one. But then you've got a couple of his original stories as well. So you've got Oganga, the giver of and taker of life. So that's chapter 11. So he's quite young there. That's really cool. Oh, so there you go. You got Raiders of the Lost Ark here as well. Okay. So yeah, it is chapter 24. So in the original box sets or you know, release order, this one came out first, but Temple of Doom was set before Raiders of the Lost Ark. But I'm sure we all know that. But yeah, that's awesome. Really cool to have these. I passed up on an opportunity to buy nearly all of them for like only a couple of bucks each, and I'm fucking kicking myself. So because I really want to see these Young Indiana Jones tapes. You can get them on DVD, but I don't know. I just feel they have this sort of charm to be watched on VHS. Because I did see a couple of these on TV. They're like TV movies as well, and they don't go for too long. Some of them only go for an hour. So, like this one goes for 85 minutes. So that's only an hour 20, give or take. But yeah, oh shit. And then I did keep a couple of these blue tapes. As I said earlier, these are Monsters Inc. or Ice Age. I think they're Monsters Inc. But the labels fell off. A lot of these labels, front labels, have come off just from, I don't know, they're just off. But they're in the cases. But yeah, I want to do some spool swaps with something, or just do something cool with these. So I'm always on the lookout for coloured tapes now to do some crafty shit. And then this was that tape I thought was porn, but it's just the OC tape of Channel 10. So I'll probably use this to tape over. I'll tape something. I've got something I want to put on VHS, and it's still got its little tab in there, so I'll probably use this and tape over it. But yeah, that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching this massive fucking video. I really appreciate your time in watching everything here. This was a big task of cleaning and doing all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for the entirety of this video. If you did, thank you. I probably won't be doing a big lot like this ever again, but I say that now, but I probably will. Yes, as long as you enjoyed yourselves, I really appreciate you sticking by and watching this whole thing. Yeah, stay safe, stay awesome, and just see you in the next one. Cheers.